from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Here's Fields. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning, and now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
This is caught by Robinson, and he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Fields on 1st down. This one swung out to Montgomery. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cole. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. Well, one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball. And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Santos' kick is up and through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. Mason. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They'll run here with Mason. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, and on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong. When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free. Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out. To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He's going to go up top again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now a first down throw, Fields. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. To the air again, Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Burrow. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFL. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is Tony Pollard. Oh, good-looking return set up here. The 40. Past the 20. Woo, yeah! He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to, so we'll step aside. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. A handoff to Barkley. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. That's on the guard, Connor Williams. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On first down, Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's a give to Barkley. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A solid stiff arm, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw again on second down. Fields. He's got Mason complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Osa Odighizuwa able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Fields. And he finds his tight end, Graham. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Graham. And he will have the Bears' first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Now they run. It's Mason. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down, Fields. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs try and escape. What you hope is...
Touchdown! Cole Kmet, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for two? They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A give to Barkley out of the gun. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. Oh, able to avoid it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.